Hello, good people of YouTube. Mountainbatten here, back with a replay video. I know it's been a while since I've gotten one of these to work on the channel. Thankfully, I have managed to get past whatever was bugging the replay system. You actually have to open up the file in the World of Warships folder rather than just opening up outside that folder like I used to be able to do. But anyway, that problem has been solved, and here we are. With the weird one, I'm just going to call him weird from here on out, because I would probably flub that if I have to say that in any type of situation quickly. So we got weird here in the Georgia, the Tier 9 Premium American Battleship. You can get this ship for coal, or just buy it outright from the premium store. And this is a great ship in my opinion, a fantastic ship, a fun ship, just a good addition to anyone's port. So, the Georgia Tier 9 American Battleship, she has 6 457mm guns, which reload in 25 seconds. You can, of course, get that down if you so choose to use the module, but most people, and I suspect Weird has the same improved aiming systems module that American battleships can equip, which buffs your dispersion by 11%. Now, they don't get aiming system mod 2. Instead, they can fit the ship with what's it called, main battery mod 1 or mod 2, whatever it's called, that extends the range of the main battery guns. But it doesn't look like Weird has gone with that build here. His Georgia has a 20-kilometer range. I suspect he probably has the secondary battery module equipped. Also, if you notice his secondary range, it's not over 10 kilometers like most Georgia players will push their secondaries out to over 10 kilometers. Now, I'm not sure. Actually, I do think he does have the secondary flag. I see it there, I believe. Or that could be the AA flag. But I suspect he may not have advanced firing training equipped, which makes the result of this game's battle that much more interesting, as you will see at the end of this video. Something also to note about the Georgia, while she does have a couple of American aspects about her, one of the American aspects that she does not get is amazing AA. Now, Georgia's AA is no slouch, but it's not on the same levels as her other Tier 9 American battleship counterparts like the Iowa and the Missouri. Georgia's AA's rating is, I believe it's 75, 76, somewhere in there. It's in the upper 70s, which again, not terrible for a Tier 9, but certainly not American levels of AA. Both Iowa and Missouri have their AA ratings over 80. Again, not that that means too much right now in the current CV rework world, because that's all still changing, but just keep that in mind throughout this video. Also, something Georgia has is, as it actually starts shredding planes right in front of us right now, Georgia has, if you notice, in the EU consumable slots, it has a speed boost. Georgia can, if you have it set up right, which I believe Weird does, you can get Georgia up to about 40 knots. Yeah, a battleship that can haul butt at 40 knots. Yup. It can do that, and it's crazy that it can do that. And I do apologize for this weird lag. Weird's internet was having a mild stroke during this match, so keep that in mind. So it's a fast battleship. It's a maneuverable battleship with huge guns and pretty awesome secondaries. And again, it's a great ship. If you're thinking about getting it, I would strongly recommend that you do. It's an amazing ship. So anyway, this is a domination match. And Weird, along with a couple of the ships, they are flanking around the western side of the map, while it looks like most of their team kind of doesn't really know what they're doing. You got a couple of friendly ships at B, you got some heading this way over to A, although I do suspect that they will mostly stop at A while Weird continues on. Weird shoots down another 4 planes, giving his plane death total up to 10, which again, you know, that's about right for the Georgia so far. So now he's getting into the A cap. There's an Alabama and a Rune in front of him, and it looks like there's also a kid off to the right, which I'd imagine is probably giving Weird's team's carriers a bit of a hard time. Now, this is, of course, a carrier match. There are 2 carriers per team. Both are Tier 8 carriers. Enemy team, ooh, good hit on the room there from Weird. Enemy team's carriers are an Enterprise and a Shokaku, and I believe the same is true for Weird's carriers. Um, this is already recorded, and I can't look back and just see what carriers they have. We'll see when they pop up here in a minute. So the rune goes bow on to weird. Now, the thing about the Georgia, it doesn't really care about bow armor too much unless you have 32 millimeters of bow armor. That's really the only bow armor it can't pin. So bow on rune got lucky there. Weird because easily just punched him in his face right there, which he is trying to do. Out there we go again. More planes coming, this time from the Shokaku. Now, if you look at the... Ooh, that... Okay, no, he didn't dodge it. So, Saipan, one of Weird's friendly series of Saipan. I thought Rune dodged those torpedoes quite nicely, but he did not. So, there's a King George V and a Vladivostok around Weird right now. Neither of which have... Ooh, another good hit on the Miyoko from Weird. Neither of which have fantastic AA. King George, yeah, it's alright. Vladivostok, hell no, that thing has crappy AA. So, it's not like some ship is just beating the crap out of these planes and then Weird's getting to them. It's Weird's AA doing most of the work, and you see that by the damage numbers going up on the plane damage counter. So, Weird is continuing to push up. Ooh, Citadel. I believe you got that on that Miyoko. I'm surprised he's still floating. More of Enterprise planes coming out on the Vladivostok. Looks like the Enterprise is dropping his torpedoes way, way too early. And yeah, he loses, look like, pretty much all his planes. Weird took out 8 of his planes, bringing his plane kills up to 23. Wow. There's the Enterprise. Frozen Sword, who's showing his broadside to Georgia and King George V and a Vladivostok. Well, the Vladivostok is still behind cover. And let's see what Weird Shells does here. A couple pins and an overpin. Ooh, looks like the King George might be eating a torpedo here. Does not. Gets away with that. Oh, there's a Shokaku too. So Weird has managed to... Weird in this little group that he's with right now has managed to push up and find the enemy carriers. They're just all sitting out in the open, showing them their broadside. So, yeah, that's a tough break for the enemy carriers. Weird takes down another 3 planes, bringing his plane kills up to 26. Also worth noting is that Weird did not take the fighter consumable. He has the spotter, which is an understandable choice with a tier 9 that only has a 20-kilometer range. Perfectly understandable, but again, when you see the end results, you'll be mighty surprised. Enterprise completely missed Weird there. I suspect this Enterprise player may have just purchased his Enterprise, possibly the morning of this battle. Alabama broadside on to Weird. Weird secures the kill with an amazing 769 damage strike. I do that too. Anyway, so the situation in the game, it's going in Weird's team's favor right now, but it's kind of shifting. They do have the points lead, but now the enemy team do control the B and C cap. However, the enemy team is down 2 ships versus Weird's 1-ship team. And now the Miyoko has managed to ram the Shokaku. So the Shokaku kind of just holding that Miyoko right in place, although he does manage to unstick himself from the Shokaku. Weird gets an overpin on the Miyoko. That is one thing about the Georgia. Because the guns are so massive, it does overpin many, many targets unless you're shooting at a battleship. Now that kid was briefly spotted, but I believe Weird does have manual secondaries, and he didn't have the kid selected, so that kid got away without being pummeled to death by the Georgia secondaries. Shokaku again. Oh, there we go. Weird got the Miyoko. That last shot connected. Shokaku is also showing Weird his broadside. Weird's also up to 42 planes shot down in the Georgia. Without AFT, I believe, and with no fighter plane. It's all been his AA, and he's still shooting down more planes now. So Kid is dancing around a little bit, so Weird is giving him some grief. Again, if Weird had his secondaries out to... Enterprise got to the King George, and the Izumo got to Weird's Musashi. Now, if he had his secondaries pushed out as far as he could be getting shots on the Kid. But he does not have him up to 9 kilometers, which with the Georgia's speed, maybe the max range isn't necessary because the ship is just so dang fast. It can chase down a good portion of the destroyers it can see. So, it's Weird's build, and you'll see it works quite well for him in this game. So it looks like Weird's team has kind of gone on a lemming train now. They are mostly just following his lead, which is working for the most part for them. Although the game is fairly close right now, both teams have 4 ships down. Weird's team does have a slight point advantage, and they are capping the B cap now. Now, the Enterprise and Shokaku are trying to form a super carrier, I suspect, over there. And they are being spotted on and off by Weird's team's carrier. Ooh, Colorado just ate 2 torpedoes. And Weird just took another shot at him. Let's see how this connects. Oh, 1 bounce. That's rather unfortunate. Colorado eating some more torpedoes from the Saipan. There's that kid again. And he's mostly sitting still, and Weird's guns are about to reload. And let's see. Kind of spreads the shots around. Saipan floods out that Colorado. Looks like no purchase. It's really hard hitting destroyers and battleships. It's very hard when you only have 6 guns to do it with. Alright, so Enterprise is now sitting out in the open. I suspect he's Weird is within the Enterprise's detection radius now. And Weird misjudges the shot here. Enterprise is going forward. It looks like he thought he was going reverse. I do that all the time too. I mean, you guys know. You guys see me play it every day. And he does unfortunately miss that shot on the Enterprise. Enterprise is sending more planes to feed Weird's Georgia. And let's see how many planes he gets this time. Got 1. Almost dodges that 3rd torpedo. 4 planes. Took out 4 of the Enterprise's planes. Now he's the Enterprise within secondary range of Weird's Georgia. And he's still... I gotta give this Enterprise credit for just charging forward. I'm sure he probably would have attempted to ram Weird, but there you go. Weird got that Enterprise. Brings his kills up to 3 kills now. And I suspect this is... well, it has to be the the kid's torpedoes. Gets a 1 torpedo hit on Weird. Weird immediately reactivates his engine. He didn't cause flooding. And now, with 1 carrier out the way, Weird now has a pretty good vantage point of the battle, although not much is within range. Again, Georgia does only have a 20-kilometer range. But that Izumo's in range. Izumo's broadside, too. Let's see if those shots connect. Ooh, a little bit of stutter there from the internet. And no damage pen. Go figure. Oh, there's that kid again. And here comes the Shokaku. Again, still trying to... oh, lag. Still trying to get at Weird. So Weird's up to 60 planes shot down now, by the way, guys, if you weren't keeping count. So he shoots down another 1, 2, 3. That it? Shoots down another 3 planes to bring his plane kill up to 63. Yeah, in a Georgia, 63 plane kills so far, and the battle isn't over yet. Looks like Weird's division mate just got knocked out. And Kid is getting his HE spam on from within the safety of his smoke screen. And here comes the Shokaku's planes again. And whoo, that one did not activate in time. And he took out some more planes, bringing his plane kill up to 65 now. And let's see what's going on over here. Looks like the Saipan is trying to clean up that on that King George and that Izumo. And Izumo does also have kind of good AA when it's all intact. And I say kind of good. It's not fantastic. It's decent. And the Shokaku over here. Ooh, Weird manages to Citadel a King George, bringing his kills up to 4 kills this game. So Weird's having a pretty dang good match so far. But that Shokaku still wants at him. And here's this Izumo's within range. More planes coming overhead. Got 1 plane down already. 2 planes down. 3 planes down. Ow. 4 planes down. 5 planes down. That's it for now. So now his plane kills are up to 70. 70 planes shot down in a Georgia. Now these are tier 8 planes, but still, this is a lot of planes that, especially from the Georgia, again, who doesn't have that great of AA. It has decent AA, but it's, you wouldn't run to it for AA cover if you could choose between it and something like an Iowa or Missouri. And the Kronstadt with him, Kronstadt's AA isn't that fantastic either. This kid 15 kilometers away, really long range shot for a shot on a destroyer with a Norman battleship, let alone the Georgia, who only has 6 guns. Let's see if these manage to connect. And again, more planes come. Ooh, yeah, he got him. Was only one overpin, but that was a pretty dang good shot for 15 kilometers away on the destroyer. But the Shokaku's looks like he's trying not to go at Weird. He's going after the Kronstadt. Doesn't help him any as Weird takes out another 6 planes, bringing his plane kill total up to 76 now. And again, the game's not over with yet. So Weird's flank has succeeded quite strangely, or quite weirdly, and that the team is now, well, they've capped B. The kid is still trying to flip that cap, and they've dealt with most of the enemy ships over here on this side of the map, and Weird's now heading to the C cap to get in there. And to the point at which Weird starts bragging about his plane kills to the enemy CV. He's also trying to get some shots out on the Jean Bar. Jean Bar's French armor, so it could be a good hit, or his shells could disappear into a black void with the way French armor works. Looks like he bounced 2 of Weird's shots, and Weird got 1 overpin. Shokaku sending a 2-fighter bombing squadron after Weird. I don't know why, after seeing this same ship just destroy all your planes, you would send 2 bombers after him and expect it to work. Weird takes a quick shot at that kid, which is 13 kilometers away. Probably won't hit him because, well, he went behind the mountain for one thing, and the kid was maneuvering. Now, the only thing left on the enemy team is that Shokaku, the Jean Bar right there, and the kid, both over there. But the planes keep coming from around this corner in the map, and plus, Weird did chase the Shokaku over to this corner in the map, so he knows he's somewhere around here. So if you can find that Shokaku, that'd be an easy 5th kill to get Weird Kraken unleashed. So he turns to avoid the island, unfortunately just gets a bounce on the Jean Bar. More planes coming, because I guess the Shokaku doesn't want to return with a full carrier. He wants all his planes to be empty. Ooh, and the kid actually manages to burn down the Moss. And let's see how many plane kills Weird gets this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. He absolutely just annihilated a whole squadron. 6 planes down, bringing his plane kill total up to 84. And he's not done yet. 84 plane kills. This new AA system, if this was recorded after the new AA system went live, man, this is such a flip around from the old AA system. Now the Shokaku, 12 kilometers away. Easy kill here for Weird. Easy Kraken. More planes coming in, just adding to his kill count. That's some of the 6 planes shot down. Jean Bar runs the Kronstadt, and Weird to get some shots off on the side on the Shokaku. Another 8 planes down, bringing his plane kill total up to 92 planes. Now, unfortunately, he's not going to get another salvo off and get Kraken unleashed on that Shokaku, but he got 92 planes shot down. I'm fairly certain that's almost the entire complement of the real-life Shokaku right there. Just him. And if you look at the end results screen here, it's like the CVs were just throwing their planes away this match. Now, I'm sure this is in part to the new AA system, which I've heard it's highly favorable toward surface ships now, rather than the CVs just dunking on everybody. But still, 94 planes shot down in the Georgia, a ship that has alright-ish AA. Wow. And also a successful flank and almost a Kraken unleashed for Weird. A very good game there, Weird. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. We're on our way to 4,000 subscribers, which we're under 400 subscribers away as of me recording this. I cannot thank you guys enough for that. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. I'm probably drowning in a flood right now because my state's getting one hurricane and a tropical storm back to back. You know, we ordered that good old wombo combo, and boy, are we getting it here. So anyway, guys, hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Hope to catch all of you guys in the next one.